I'm having this problem that my timer doesn't work anymore here to turn on my jacuzzi, the filter to my jacuzzi. If I turn it on by hand, it works, but the dial doesn't move. There is a little motor inside. It's probably the one that's bad. So first we're going to turn off the power before we're going to work here. Let's turn the power back on. Nothing works, so there's no power. That's good. So here we're going to turn off the power filter. It's this one. It's a double switch, one here and one there, hooked up together because it's 220 volts. So we're going to flip it off. That's it. So what we're going to need is a flat screwdriver to push up. Push this out. The power is on and we can see that the gears are moving here, but it doesn't transfer to the dial. Probably it has a bad gear in there, one of those teeth broke out, and then it doesn't move. So hopefully when we replace this motor it will be fixed. Well, I just got my new motor in. The WG1573-5, 208 volts to 277, so that's for 220 volts. Gears, and two wires. So what you need to replace this is two screwdrivers, one flat screwdriver to tighten and untighten the wires, and you need a Torx screwdriver, a T9, something special. It's called a Torx, T-O-R-X T9 screwdriver, because that's the screws that it's tightened with. It's like you need this special screwdriver for. So let's go and do it. We're going to turn off the power, so we're going to flip it off. Model number WG1573-5. It's the same ones that I just got in. Now what we need is our Torx screwdriver. You see this screwdriver, this little screw there, another one here. You only have to take out completely one of them. The easiest one is this one, because this one just slides out. Put the new motor in there. Make sure the gear engages here. Yeah. Make sure it's tight. Tight. Okay. Now I have to connect the wires. Now we can push it back in there. Okay. Now change the wires here. Now we're going to need our flat screwdriver. So let's change them one by one. You have to take out the whole screw. You can also use a Phillips screwdriver for this screw. See, it has a cross. Maybe works maybe even better, Phillips screwdriver. You can put more power to it. Make sure all the wires are straight. Make no shorts. Make it as tight as you can and check the wires if they're tight. Okay, and the next one here. Okay, we got it out. Two wires here, two wires. Push it up as high as you can. And then tighten as tight as you can. Check the wires. They're tight. Okay. That's it. We have to cover. Don't forget to cover here this. Put this plastic over it so it doesn't get chopped with electricity. Now we're going to turn on the power again. Okay, we're going to switch on the power again. That's it. I'm going to switch on manually. Yeah, it works. So now we're going to hopefully the dial starts moving now. So we'll see that this one is sitting on same line as this one here. So we come back in like half an hour and check and see if it moved. Well, let's check and see if it's moving now. It's between 8 and 10. See, it's 10. We will come back later and check it again. Okay, let's check it again. Now it's 9, 10. It's 10:30 now. So yeah, it's moving. All right. So that's fixed.